Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new edition of Merrill's Monday Morning Market Madness. I am sitting outside today. I'm going to be out with the client all day, so I'm not going in the office, and my family is way too loud to do it in the house. So it is really cold here today. I don't know what the exact temperature is, but 30 something, probably 39, 40 degrees. And I'm sitting outside recording this video for you all because that is how much I want you to have the numbers for today, because what is going on in our market is completely unprecedented and exciting and scary and interesting and all at the same time. So let me run through some current numbers right now in the entire MLS. And again, if this is your first time watching our show, our MLS covers the whole Phoenix metro area extended. So all of, obviously, what you would normally consider the Phoenix metro area, but then some other areas like, Wickenburg and Casa Grande and Florence and Coolidge. And then on top of that, sometimes areas that have their own MLS like Payson and Show Low and Sedona and Flagstaff, they like to list their homes in our MLS as well in order to really get kind of maximum exposure. So our MLS, primarily covers the Phoenix metro area, but we get listings from all over Arizona in our MLS. So right now in our MLS, there are only 5,451 active listings, near an all-time low, desperately low. Pending, there are 11,516 homes, which is a jump. We've been sitting even dropped below 10,000 pendings at one point. December and January historically are the slowest months of the year in our market. So we did see kind of a drop in pending listings, but it's climbing back up now, which means we're basically priming for an insanely busy February and March. And then in the past 30 days, we've had 7,227 closings. Now, you'll remember December, we saw 10,000 closings. So that was a record-breaking December. January is definitely priming to be, looks like we'll probably end up with, maybe 8,000 closings at the most in January. So January is going to be, a little slower than December was, but still significantly busier than your average January, where we typically would sell. I don't have those numbers ready yet. I'll have that probably next week. But typically January would probably only sell 6,000, maybe 6,500 homes. So still well above average. So that gives us a month supply of inventory currently of 0.75. But the only reason that it's that high, the month supply of inventory is 0.75, is because we've only seen 7,000 homes close in the past 30 days. Once we get back to the point where we're at, close to 10,000 homes closing every 30 days, we are going to have a month supply of inventory below half a month supply. And again, if this is your first time watching, a balanced market would see a month supply of inventory somewhere 3 to 5 month supply. We're at 0.7 currently, and we'll be at 0.5 probably sometime in February, late February, and it may be even more extreme than that. So our inventory situation is truly dire and desperate, and almost every single house, regardless of the price range, is getting multiple offers, and prices are just skyrocketing. And I was really feeling recently, I was like, it just feels like values are rising even at a faster pace here in January than they were in December. Like, I feel even though the number of listings that are going to close in January is a little lower, like, I definitely feel an increased level of competition. When I'm out working with my buyers, making offers, it feels even more intense right now than it did at any point in November or December. So I decided to do a little bit of research on it, and I think these numbers are going to blow your mind. So in the month of December, I decided to only look at single family homes, because that's the portion of the market that's the craziest. So single family homes in Maricopa and Pinal counties. Okay. In December, we sold 7,683 homes, total volume of $3.7 billion. And the average price of those homes was $473,748. All right. Now, in January so far, we've sold 3,965 of those homes. So you can see, quite a lot less in units and only $2 billion in volume. And, we're January 25th, only a couple days left. So we're definitely going to end up with a much lower number than December in terms of units and volume. but the average price of the properties sold in January so far, $495,917. So the average price in January is $22,169 higher than it was in December. I mean, we're talking in 1 month, average price increase of $20,000. That is insane. Now, there was a $14 million property that sold in January. So if I take that out, it brings the average from 22,000 down to about 20,000. Okay, so an increase in average sales prices of $20,000 month over month. To give you some perspective, in the whole year of 2020, we saw average sales prices increase by 20%. Median sales prices increased by 15%. So that means that on average, your average month, you would see a gain of 1.67%. So basically December to January, if this number holds by the end of the month, we will have seen a 5% increase in the average sales price just month over month in just 1 month. So suddenly my prediction of seeing an average increase of 20% over the year is looking a little not that impressive, right? I mean, I just for fun, I did the math. I mean, if your property goes up by an average of $5,000 a month, okay, just $5,000 a month, then that means that every hour, I mean, this isn't a fair way of looking at it, but I just thought it was kind of fun to think about. Okay, the market's not always stable; it doesn't work like clockwork, right? But they're just $5,000 a month. Every hour, your house goes up by roughly $7 while you're sleeping, and while you're awake, and everything. So, so to see a gain of $20,000 in 1 month is okay. So now you're up to, what is that? $28 an hour. Good job. We'll see if that holds. We'll see if that number ends up being accurate. But the point that I'm trying to make is the market is nuts. We really, really need more homes coming on the market. So if you've had any thoughts whatsoever of selling, let us know. Your house is probably worth more than you think it is. In almost every case of our clients that we've been working with, it's definitely worth more than the Zestimate. Right now, that's a whole nother episode that I'll have to get into and talk about the Zillow's estimates and why they're so low right now. But market's nuts, and you could possibly make a lot of money from your home, or you should possibly be looking at investing, because you're making lots and lots of money on investments right now. And because rates are so low, you can get incredible cash flow. So, if any of those things sound appealing to you, hit me up. I'd love to be able to talk to you about it, and hope you found this information helpful or interesting, and y'all have a great day.